Mojang has always said that they've wanted both versions of Minecraft to be in perfect parity. However, it's going to be a long time until that happens, so today I'm going to be outlining some key differences between Minecraft Bedrock and Minecraft Java. You see, back in 1.14, the ability to sneak down to 1.5 blocks was added in Java Edition. As you can see on screen, you can sneak down into a 1.5 block tall area when you crouch down. Previously, you weren't able to crouch down enough to get in that small space, so they made that change on Java Edition. Moving to Bedrock Edition, I'm in 1.19.1, and this still is not possible to do. This is simply a slip up for Mojang. I don't see why they wouldn't add it on Bedrock Edition. It's just impossible to do it in vanilla Minecraft, as you can see. Trapdoors are really good on Java Edition. Let me explain. In snapshot 15W13A for Minecraft's 1.9 release, I know it's infamous for another reason, but right now we're looking at the Trapdoor's new feature. If placed on the same side of a block as a ladder, so it was basically allowing you to make a very inefficient staircase, but it's still a fun one with alternating ladders and trapdoors. Also, it was useful because, as you can see here, if you're climbing up a staircase from the mines, at the top you can just open the trapdoor and use it as a ladder instead of having to spam jump to try to desperately get out. This change, once again, never made it to Bedrock Edition. We still have to struggle and try to jump out by spamming jump when we're in a little staircase. Like, come on, Mojang, what happened there? Another functionality that trapdoors have is that in Java Edition, when you close a trapdoor, which is 1 block off the ground, while you're standing inside of it, you get put in a crawling position. It allows you to get through small spaces, or you can try to make a little secret base entrance. On Bedrock Edition, however, you've noticed a recurring theme. It's impossible. When you just flip the trapdoor, it doesn't do anything. You just stand inside of it. It's really weird. The only way to get into this position on Bedrock Edition is using a 2 block tall water source, getting in swimming position, and then swimming all the way out of the water, and then you're put in crawling. It's a lot simpler to use a damn trapdoor. And now, going back to 1.9, PvP. PvP on Bedrock Edition is really not as much crit based as Java Edition's modern versions. On Bedrock Edition, you can simply spam and you'll get the kill in 1 or 2 hits less, and you won't do much less damage. They still reward critting, but not as much as on Java Edition. As on Java Edition, you really have to time it, jump crit at the same time to get the maximum damage. However, I do know why Mojang has had both versions have separate combat methods, and it's because it is difficult for controller and mobile players to jump crit on Bedrock Edition. So they thought that it would be easier for them to basically spam hit instead of having to do these complicated mechanics that are easy to do with a keyboard and mouse on Java Edition. But still, I would like to see some more parity between the versions, and although some mechanics like W tapping are similar, it's still pretty different. And related to this, bridging. Bridging is very different on Java Edition. No matter what version you play on from 1.8 to 1.19, you have to shift bridge or try to god bridge if you're really good. Basically, ninja bridging is the most common method. You run, then you shift when you get to the edge of the block, making it a little faster than just straight up holding shift. On Bedrock Edition, all you have to do, place a block which is around 3 blocks in front of you, start running forward, and keep your mouse or trigger held down to get a full bridge. You can also do this sideways, backwards, and it's just really crazy. Although it is a little clunky at times, Bedrock Edition bridging is a joke. I'm not kidding. It's an actual joke. And bringing us to the last thing, which is one of the most annoying things for Bedrock Edition. Hardcore still isn't available in vanilla Bedrock. The whole trend of hardcore that happened like a year or 2 ago, Bedrock Edition players were not able to do it. They had to do the honor system by playing survival and saying, "Oh, I did not die, I promise." There are behavior packs that can give you hardcore mode in a little more scuffed way, but it is possible if you're on a PC or on a mobile device. Behavior packs are basically the Bedrock equivalent of Java's mods. And the 1.8 snapshots 14W05A Spectator mode was added into Minecraft Bedrock Edition. 1.8 released over 8 years ago, but on Bedrock Edition, Spectator mode has not existed at all. Just now, 1.19, 11 updates later, they are experimenting with Spectator mode on Bedrock. It's under the Experiments tab, so it's still in beta. It'll probably fully release in another version of 1.19 or even 1.20. I'm glad they finally added it, but there's many more things that need to be completely added in Bedrock Edition so that they are the same as in Java Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate you guys for getting me to 400 subscribers. It means the world, but the push to 1K continues.